We're taking on the Bourbon Junkies Challenge and going over the only 5 bottles you need. Hi, I'm Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Taryn, and welcome to Whiskey Break. And yeah, we're, just like we said, we're going to do the Bourbon Junkies Challenge. So we each have a list of 5 bottles.
Yeah, this is another spin-off on the, you can only have 5 bottles in your collection. It's a lot more geared towards what's your current favorites at this point in time. And so, yeah, I think we're just going to go category by category and get right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Our first category is the Night Starter bottle. So that's just basically a pretty easy sipping bottle that you're really familiar with that you'll go to before you start drinking the heavy hitters. So
yeah, you know the notes, you know everything about it, you like it a lot.
No surprises, warm up your palate a little bit, make sure you're tasting everything right.
Yeah.
For me, that is Woodford Double Oaked. This is one of those bottles I can't go on a list without talking about. I just love this bottle so much. It is, for me, the perfect night starter. 90.4 proof, that's exactly what I need.
Yep.
Super caramel forward. I know exactly what it should taste like. Really smooth, really desserty, really sweet. And yeah, look at it. It's almost gone. As soon as this bottle does go away, we'll be getting another one
Yes.
at Costco. And yeah, it's honestly, it was a debate for me whether this was my current favorite or night starter, but I think this is the right category for it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is a Jonathan bottle through and through.
Yes.
He can't go any list without saying Woodford.
Yeah.
My night starter bottle is actually Redwood Empire Devil's Tower.
Yeah.
So this is their new release, the small lot series that they're doing. So this is a high rye bourbon. But we've talked about it a little bit. It is very apple forward and we really loved it. So we've done a review on our channel and we've talked about it in a couple lists now because it is, it's truly becoming one of my favorite bottles. Probably one of your favorite bottles too.
Even since we first reviewed it, I feel like we keep going back to it.
Yes.
Our love for it is growing. It is clearly our favorite in that small lot series.
We had to mention it because yes, this is definitely a current favorite.
Yeah.
And I think this is a perfect night starter bottle. I think this is something that I will definitely be reaching for. And yeah, it drinks super comfortably. And we've already drank so much of it. So I think this is the perfect bottle to put in that night starter spot.
Yeah, and both of these are just great, good one-note bourbons.
Yes.
Super caramel, super apple.
Yep.
Know what you're getting.
Yeah, can't go wrong. All right, the second category is your current daily drinker, but we're not necessarily daily drinkers, and that term is, a little polarizing, but this is basically your current favorite. So yeah, what we took from the Bourbon Junkies is this is your current favorite, what you're reaching for the most often in your collection at this point in time.
Yeah.
So mine is a little bit of a bougie pick, but it is E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. And yeah, I mean, I have so many good things to say about this bottle. It is just so good. And yeah, it's all of the Buffalo Traceness that I love. And it's super plummy. I just love everything to do with this bottle. It's super good. I've been reaching for it a lot lately. And yeah, you really can't go wrong with this bottle.
I feel like it's a bottle that sneaks up on you. Like when we first got it, we're like, is it better than small batch? Is it better than Eagle Rare? But every time you pour it, it is a much more concentrated fruit profile that's right up Taryn's alley. She loves it.
Yeah, I know it's
hard to find.
Yeah. I know. But if I want this bottle in my category, I'm allowed to have it.
So now to my pick for current favorite. I'm changing a little bit. These are multiple bottles. High West barrel picks. They're all finished in different unique finishes. So we got 2 American Prairie picks right here. I think I have another double rye up there.
Yep.
Gone through a bottle in the past. I just love these bottles. This is the old discontinued label of the American Prairie and double rye finished ones, but they're still readily available. We know multiple big box stores just down the street that have some picks that we can get, and they're usually $60, and they're all really unique, really cool, really good. And yeah, it's kind of funny thing is that most people I think love the double ryes, or that's what they hunt for, because they think they're getting a Midwinter Night's Dram cheaper version. But from what we've tasted, the bourbons are actually better.
A lot better.
They really showcase the finish a lot better, a lot easier to drink. They're both about 100 proof. We have a Sauternes or Sauterne finish and Oloroso sherry finish right here, but really like those. Fair warning, they do kind of miss sometimes. Like we had one bottle that was definitely a little harsher, but overall, High West is one of our most consistent and favorite distilleries at finishing. Usually really good. They do have a new label. That's that blue label. We haven't tried anything from it. It's probably still really good, but from what I've seen, it's less unique and a little more expensive. So I try to find these before they go extinct in a year or two.
Yeah, super good. This is obviously a very Jonathan pick as well. This is something that I see him reaching for a lot.
I go through phases. Right now I'm in a finished bourbon phase.
Yes. Also, before we get into our next category, make sure you subscribe and like the video if you're enjoying it.
The next category is your hipster bottle. So this is kind of the bottle that is not talked a lot about, or from a distillery that's not super popular, or even just a bottle that you feel like you knew about before everyone else.
Yeah.
And my pick is Sagamore Bottled and Bond. I feel like Sagamore doesn't really count as an unheard of distillery anymore, but no one talks about their Bottled and Bond line. It is a little more expensive compared to some of their other offerings. It's between $60 to $80, but it's just really good. I even like it better than some of their finished products that get a lot of attention. This is all their own distillate. This is the 5-year-old version. I've seen a 6-year-old version, and it's just fantastic. It's 100 proof. Really fruity for being a rye, and that's something that I feel like you can't get a lot of, and it makes me really excited for the future of them, because I think this is better than even their MGP blends. And I feel like I got ahead of it on this
It is a good pick. All right, my hipster bottle is High and Wicked Cask Strength Bourbon. It is just really good. It was one of the bottles that we got kind of just because Jonathan had heard good things about it. But it was, just really good off of first taste. And I just found myself going back to it and going back to it and going back to it. So much so that we went back to that local liquor store and got another bottle as my backup. So it's just one of those whiskeys that I think everybody should try. I would say it's kind of like a sleeper pick in my opinion. So I think it's a really great bottle.
It's got a unique mash bill, unique flavor. We don't know where it's distilled at, but it's just an awesome bottle that doesn't get talked about.
Yeah, and it is cool looking. All right, our fourth category is small circle bottle. So that's something that's like prized in your collection and you wouldn't mind sharing it, but maybe only to a couple people that, really want to try this bottle, or you're okay, giving a couple glasses out as opposed to the whole bottle.
Or it's a little celebration type thing.
Special occasion type thing. So my small circle bottle is Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled Rye. I love this bottle. I don't necessarily think I would bring this to a small circle if I didn't have a backup. So we were fortunate enough to get a backup of this. Especially because I loved it so much. It's so good. And it's rare when I find a bottle that I love so much that I ask Jonathan to go out and buy me some more of it. Also we're super lucky because we did get this first one at Costco. So, Costco prices versus secondary is awesome. So, but it's just one of those bottles that I just think everybody should try. I'm a huge, huge, huge rye fan. And I don't know, this bottle blew me out of the water. Like, this is like an amazing bottle for me. And it's just so flavorful. And I've never tried a bottle like this before. And I want other people to experience that.
It has so much flavor packed in. It's only 100 proof, but it's like the perfect sweet spot where like it's not lacking anything, but also in terms of sharing it with a few other people, they're still able to drink it without being like just blown away by the proof.
Yes, it is really good.
That's a really good pick. I'm a little jealous.
Thank you.
So for my small circle bottle, I'm going with the Redwood Empire 14-year haystack needle. This is a pick finished in Cabernet Sauvignon barrels from a local liquor store. This is more of like a personal, meaningful bottle to me that, because it's finished, I think is good to share with people. Like we don't have a ton of huge whiskey enthusiast friends, but we have people that are interested enough and willing to try.
Exactly.
And so you guys know Redwood Empire is one of our favorite distilleries on the planet.
Yes.
This is probably like the hardest bottle from them to find. This is kind of the last of their like old 14-year MGP juice. I don't think they're going to make any more releases like this. And it's just really good. It's finished in Cabernet barrels, which I don't think we've had another one. I feel like more like port and sherry is like the go-to finishing. So it's a little different, but still has like all that good red wine finish to it. 110 proof. You still get a bit of the age notes. And yeah, I've definitely tried it, but haven't drank too much of it. Don't have a backup of this one.
Nope.
But yeah, that would be what I would pull out. The bottle looks amazing.
Yes.
So I think it kind of fits all that criteria.
Love supporting California.
Definitely something I've reached to on like when I want something a little more special. And I think would be great to share with people.
It's a good one.
And the last category is the bottle share bottle. So this is basically something that is interesting enough and maybe people haven't tried that you want to bring it to a large gathering and show it off to people, but it's also not so special that you're going to be super upset when the bottle gets killed and it's all gone. So a little different from the small circle bottle.
Yeah.
My pick is RD1 Amberana. This might sound like a bit of a weird pick because to a lot of you, this might be just a super easy to find $60 bottle, but this isn't really distributed in California right now. One liquor store got a few cases. We bought this bottle. It's already gone. Haven't seen it anywhere else. We have to get it online shipped and it'd be like $100. And this is just a crazy bottle. Whether you end up liking it or not, I feel like everyone has an opinion on it when they try it. It's just got so much flavor on the nose. I haven't tried any other Amberana finishes, but from what I've heard, this is one of like the best ones, especially to like get into it.
Yeah.
It's got the right amount of proof, just crazy apples and cinnamon on the nose and the palate. And I think this would be a perfect one to take to a gathering and just be like, you gotta try this.
Yes.
See what you think. Maybe try it at the end because it'll probably destroy your palate. But yeah, but again, it's not so crazy or special that I'd be upset to lose it. Maybe in another 6 months to a year, I'll find another one.
That is surprising though, because we did just get this bottle. So I'm surprised you chose something so recent as a top.
Yeah, this was a bit of a harder category for me to figure out. But yeah, it's so polarizing. I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. My bottle probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but mine is Barrel Seagrass. I put it on this list because a lot of the bottle shares that we go to aren't necessarily bottle shares with like whiskey enthusiasts.
Yeah.
They are more people in our lives that want to get into whiskey or have tried a couple bottles, but maybe want to try something fun. So this is a bottle that I personally just want everyone to try. So yes, obviously I've talked about it so much on this channel, it's ridiculous, but I love Barrel Seagrass. It is super delicious and it's so fun and interesting and fruity. Yeah. And yeah, I want everybody to experience it. And I think it's a great bottle to get into rye whiskey in particular. And yeah, I don't know. It's just so good.
Taryn's on a mission to get everyone to at least try this bottle. Yes. Give it a shot.
Barrel Seagrass, #1 fan.
I think our picks are
sponsor me.
I think our picks are very similar and they're both very flavor forward. Yeah. But even the barrel one, like you might think, yeah, that's on a shelf everywhere. But from what I've been able to gather, even to whiskey enthusiasts, those are the bottles that maybe you don't end up picking up. It's a little bit higher price. It's always on the shelf. You're like, next time I'll get it. Next time I'll get it.
Thank you for supporting my choice.
Yes. Yeah. And like she said too, it's a rye. It's a great rye to convert bourbon drinkers.
Yes.
I think that's a great
point. And I literally couldn't live without this bottle. So it has to be on my list because if we're only allowed to have 5, Barrel Seagrass is #1.
So yeah, that completes both of our lists for the Bourbon Junkies Challenge, the only 5 bottles you need. And yeah, we got them all spread out right here. I think we're both pretty proud of our lists. I know I'd be comfortable just drinking these 5 bottles for a very long time. Yeah, and I'd even say I'm a little jealous of some of your picks, specifically like this Devil's Tower and each hit a single barrel. Those are really good bottles.
Yeah, I think I love the Redwood Empire. That is one of my favorites. And then obviously a huge fan of Sagamore. So yeah, I think, well, maybe we can share, right? In this 5 list.
Get a little 10 bottle going.
Yeah.
I think in general, we have a really good spread of distilleries. We didn't do that really on purpose. But
Yeah.
I think this is pretty representative of what we're reaching for and what we enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I obviously have a theme. I have some backups of some of mine already. So I can go for days.
Yeah. So, yeah, this was our attempt at the Bourbon Junkies Challenge for only 5. Let us know in the comments what you would pick for each category. And we've been talking about doing more of these types of lists. There's a bunch going around on YouTube. Only 5, top
Reddit,
5s.
There's a bunch.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments if there's some topic you want us to do a list on. I think this is just a really fun video for us.
Yeah, we
really enjoy it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, tune in next week.
Yeah, hit the bell icon to get notified every time that we post. We post every Monday.
Yes.
And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Bye.